What if saving money could feel like an exciting personal game? Imagine transforming your financial stress into a series of fun challenges. Most people fail saving because they rely on boring traditional advice. But what if the problem is not you, but your approach? You have tried budgeting apps, strict plans, and still struggle consistently. Money slips away faster than you can even notice sometimes, and that quiet frustration slowly builds into financial anxiety. Over time, you start questioning if saving money is even possible for you. But here is something nobody tells you about managing money effectively. Saving money becomes easier when it feels like a challenge. Humans naturally love games, competition, and small achievable victories daily. That is exactly why money challenges work better than the strict budgeting. They trick your brain into enjoying what once felt painful. Suddenly, saving money becomes something you actually look forward to. And the best part is, anyone can start immediately. You do not need a high income or financial knowledge. You only need commitment and a willingness to try something different. Think about the last time you completed a small challenge successfully. That feeling of accomplishment pushes you to do even more. Now imagine applying the same feeling to your money habits. Instead of restriction, you feel excitement building every single day. Instead of guilt, you feel proud of your small wins. That shift alone can completely transform your financial future. But here's the real question you need to ask yourself. Are you ready to change how you think about money forever? Because these challenges are not just about saving a few dollars. They are about rewiring your habits and mindset deeply. And once your mindset changes, everything else follows naturally. You begin to notice spending patterns you ignored before. You become more conscious with every financial decision you make. And slowly, control starts coming back into your hands again. This is where your transformation actually begins from today. No complicated systems, no confusing financial jargon involved here. Just simple, powerful challenges that actually produce real results. And yes, they have helped thousands of people already. People just like you, struggling but ready to change. So what makes these 7 challenges different from everything else? Why do they work when most methods fail repeatedly? The answer lies in human psychology and behavioral patterns. These challenges align perfectly with how your brain naturally works. They remove pressure and replace it with curiosity and motivation. And that is the secret most financial advice ignores completely. You do not need more discipline. You need better systems that make saving money feel natural and even enjoyable. That is exactly what you are about to discover next. But first, prepare yourself for a completely different approach, because this might challenge everything you believed about saving money. And that discomfort is actually a very good sign. It means you are stepping outside your usual thinking patterns. And that is where real change always begins to happen. So stay with me, because this gets even more interesting. In the next part, we dive into the first challenge. And trust me, it is simpler than you expect, yet powerful enough to completely shift your saving habits quickly. Let's begin your journey towards smarter money decisions right now. Now imagine saving money without feeling like you are sacrificing everything. That is exactly what the first challenge helps you experience quickly. It is called the $1 increment saving challenge. It starts so small that your brain does not resist it. On day 1, you save just one simple dollar. On day 2, you save $2 without overthinking anything. And each day, the amount increases by just $1. It feels easy at first, almost too simple to matter. But that simplicity is where the real power begins, because consistency beats intensity when building any lasting habit. Many people fail because they try doing too much instantly. They start strong, then burn out within just a few weeks. But this challenge removes that pressure completely from your mind. It gently builds your saving muscle day by day. Let me tell you about someone who tried this method. He struggled saving money for years without any success. Every plan he followed felt restrictive and eventually failed him. But when he started this simple challenge, something changed. It did not feel like a burden anymore at all. It felt like playing a small daily financial game. And slowly, his confidence started growing. With each passing day, he began looking forward to increasing his savings amount daily. That excitement replaced the stress he once felt constantly. By the end of the month, he was genuinely surprised. He had saved more money than ever before, effortlessly, and more importantly, he built a consistent saving habit. That is what most people are actually missing today. Not money, but the habit of saving regularly and intentionally. This challenge teaches discipline without making you feel restricted. It works with your psychology, not against your natural behavior, and that is why it becomes sustainable over a long time. But this is just the beginning of your journey. The second challenge is even more interesting and powerful. It is called the No Spend Days Challenge, and it might sound simple, but it changes everything. You pick specific days where you spend absolutely nothing. No snacks, no online shopping, no unnecessary expenses allowed. At first, it feels slightly uncomfortable and even frustrating. Sometimes you suddenly notice how often you spend without thinking. And that awareness alone becomes a powerful financial awakening moment. You realize many purchases were never truly necessary at all, and that realization starts changing your behavior naturally. And over time, these no-spend days become easier and enjoyable. You start treating them like a personal challenge to win. Each successful day gives you a small sense of victory, and those small victories begin stacking into real progress. This is how your relationship with money starts improving. You shift from impulsive spending to intentional financial decisions daily, and that shift is more powerful than any budgeting app because now you are in the control of your choices. But here is where things take an unexpected turn soon, because not all challenges are as easy as they seem. Some will test your habits in ways you never expected, and that is exactly what we explore in the next part. Get ready, because things are about to get deeper. But here's the truth nobody tells you about money challenges. Not all of them are designed to feel comfortable or easy. In fact, the most powerful ones will challenge your habits deeply. They expose patterns you did not even realize existed before, and that can feel uncomfortable, even frustrating at times. But that discomfort is where real financial growth begins. Let me introduce you to the third challenge now. It is called the cash-only spending challenge method. This one completely changes how you experience spending money daily. Instead of cards, you use only physical cash everywhere. At first, it feels outdated and slightly inconvenient, honestly, but something interesting starts happening almost immediately afterward. You become painfully aware of every single rupee you spend. Watching cash leave your hands feels very different emotionally. It creates a natural resistance before making unnecessary purchases. That emotional connection is what digital payments remove completely, and without that connection, overspending becomes dangerously easy. This challenge brings back that missing awareness into your life. Suddenly, small purchases start feeling more significant than before. You begin questioning whether each expense is truly worth it, and that question becomes your strongest financial defense tool. Now here comes the deeper insight you need to understand. Saving money is not really about how much you earn. It is about how consciously you spend what you have. Most people focus only on increasing their income constantly, but ignore the silent leaks draining their money daily. These challenges are designed to reveal those hidden leaks clearly, and once you see them, you cannot unsee them again. That awareness alone can save you thousands over time. Now let us move to the fourth challenge quickly. This one might sound strange, but works incredibly well. It is called the 52-week saving challenge. You save a fixed increasing amount every single week, starting small, then gradually increasing as weeks pass consistently. It builds long-term discipline in a structured way. But here is the twist most people do not expect. The real benefit is not the final saved amount. It is the identity you start building during the process. You begin seeing yourself as someone who saves money regularly, and that identity shift is incredibly powerful and lasting because actions follow identity, not just temporary motivation alone. Once you believe you are disciplined, your behavior changes naturally. That is when saving stops feeling like a forced effort. It becomes part of who you are every day. And that is the ultimate goal of these challenges combined. Not just saving money, but transforming your entire mindset. However, this journey is not always smooth or perfect. There will be moments when you feel like giving up and days when progress feels slow or even completely invisible. But that is exactly where most people quit too early. And that is why they never see real results. But you are not going to make that mistake anymore, because now you understand what truly matters in this process. In the next part, we bring everything together powerfully and show you how to take action immediately and confidently. Now, everything you have learned is leading to this moment. This is where you stop watching and start taking real action, because knowledge without action changes absolutely nothing in your life. You have seen how simple challenges can transform your habits. You have understood the psychology behind why they actually work, and now it is your turn to apply them consistently. Let me introduce you to the fifth challenge quickly. It is called the spare change saving challenge method. Every time you receive change, you save it immediately. No thinking, no excuses, just automatic saving every single time. It feels small, almost too insignificant to even matter. But over time, those small amounts grow surprisingly fast. This challenge trains your brain to value every single rupee, and that awareness creates powerful long-term financial discipline. Now comes the sixth challenge you should definitely try. It is called the subscription cutting challenge strategy. You review all your subscriptions and cancel unnecessary ones instantly. Most people are shocked by how much they waste monthly. Streaming services, apps, memberships quietly draining money without notice. And this challenge forces you to take control back again. You only keep what truly adds value to your life. Everything else gets eliminated without hesitation or emotional attachment. That single step can save you hundreds every year easily. Now here comes the final and most important challenge, and this one ties everything together into a complete system. It is called the Weekly Reflection Money Challenge Method. Every week, you sit down and review your spending habits. You analyze what worked and what needs improvement honestly. This builds awareness, accountability, and continuous progress over time. Without reflection, most people repeat the same mistakes endlessly, but with it, you grow smarter with every passing week. Now take a moment and think about your current situation. Where are you losing money without even realizing it? Which challenge could you start implementing from today itself? Do not try to do everything all at once. That is the fastest way to feel overwhelmed and quit. Instead, choose one challenge and commit fully to it. Start small, stay consistent, and build momentum gradually, because consistency always beats motivation in the long run. You do not need perfect conditions to start improving today. You only need a clear decision and immediate action. Imagine where you could be just 3 months from now with better habits, stronger discipline, and growing financial confidence. That future is not far away. It starts today. Every small step you take brings you closer to freedom. Freedom from stress, from debt, and from constant financial worry. And that is something truly worth working toward every day. So here's your challenge starting right now. Pick one method and begin before this moment passes. Do not wait for the perfect time or opportunity, because the perfect time will never actually arrive for you. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates real lasting change. You already have everything you need to start improving today. Now it is up to you to take control. Your financial transformation begins the moment you decide it does. Before you leave, there's one truth you must remember forever. Money will never stay with someone who does not respect it. And respect is built through small, consistent daily actions, not big promises, not motivation, but real disciplined behavior. These 7 challenges are not just random financial tricks. They are tools to reshape how you think about money completely. Most people watch content like this and feel temporarily inspired, but within days, they return to their old habits again, and that cycle keeps repeating for years without real progress. You cannot afford to be one of those people anymore, because time is passing, whether you take action or not. Every day wasted is money lost that you cannot recover, but every small step forward builds something powerful over time. The difference between success and struggle is often just consistency, not talent, not luck, but daily disciplined financial decisions. Imagine yourself 1 year from today, looking back proudly, seeing how these small challenges changed everything for you. Your savings growing steadily without feeling forced or painful. Your confidence stronger because you are finally in control. Your stress reduced because money is no longer overwhelming. That version of you is not impossible or far away. It is created by the choices you make starting today. But here is the final mindset shift you truly need. Stop thinking of saving as something you have to do. Start seeing it as something you get to do, because every rupee saved is a step toward your freedom. Freedom to choose, to grow, and to live better. And that freedom is worth every small effort you make. Do not underestimate the power of starting small consistently. Big results are always built on small, repeated actions. And this is how ordinary people create extraordinary financial outcomes. Not overnight, but through patience and persistence every day. You already know what to do from this point forward. The only question is whether you will actually do it, because knowledge alone would never change your financial reality. Execution is the only thing that creates real transformation. So make a decision right now without overthinking anything. Choose one challenge and commit to it starting today. Even if it feels small, it still moves you forward. And forward is always better than staying stuck where you are. Do not let doubt or fear stop your progress anymore. You are more capable than you have been believing, and this is your opportunity to finally prove it. No more waiting, no more excuses, no more delays, just action, consistency, and a clear focus on improvement. Remember, your future is shaped by what you do today, not tomorrow, not someday, but right now, in this moment. So take the first step and begin your journey confidently, because everything you want starts with a simple decision, and that decision is completely in your hands right now. You have watched, you have learned. Now it is time to act, time to grow, time to transform yourself. This is your moment. Do not let it pass quietly. Start today, stay consistent, and watch your life change. Your journey to financial freedom begins right here, right now.